Trailblazers. So in this week's Mindset Makeover, we are looking at never settling for second best, what that looks like, how that feels, what the alternative is, and I'm going to be sharing with you 3 areas of your life to never settle for second best. Be sure to like this video if you've liked the content, and be sure to subscribe as well. Comment below and post any questions that you might have for the next Mindset Makeover. In this week's session, we are looking at never settling for second best and actually using aspiration to reach for the stars, to make sure that we are never settling for second best. This has come up in conversation with quite a few people, so thank you to those friends and to those trailblazers that I've been speaking to about this recently. One of my most memorable kind of messages from when I was at school was actually from my art teacher. And you know how it is when you leave school or college or uni or whatever it might be, your teachers and other students and peers will often write messages to wish you well, you know, to encourage you and support you, and to thank you for your time and your presence, you know, in their lives at that moment in time. And one of the messages that I received was actually from my art teacher, and she wrote, basically she said, never settle for second best, and that's all she wrote. And I remember reading that message when I was about 16 years old, and I just thought to myself, wow, like, this is amazing, this is absolutely true, you know, to never settle for second best. And I loved it because it was such a reminder that it's easy to settle, and it's easy to just say, yeah, this is good enough, yeah, this is cool, I'm gonna keep, you know, stick with this as it is. I might not be happy, I might not be completely all in, I'm just gonna accept this situation as it is, and I'm gonna leave it be. And it was such a reminder that actually we have choice, we have agency, we have free will to say, well, I'm not going to settle for second best. I'm not going to settle for second best in relationships, in work, in health and fitness, in mindset. I'm not going to settle for second best with regards to habits and so on. And so this message, you know, really resonated with me and stayed with me through so many tough times, so many hard times, in particular with relationships, and also, you know, what I was aspiring to make come true with regards to my dreams and my business and career and so on. And one example actually was when I was about 17, just, you know, a year or so later. Actually, it wasn't even a year or so later, it was a couple of months later. I was told by my parents that there was somebody that they wanted me to marry, and I didn't initially, like, I was like, yeah, okay, you know, as you do when you're 16 and you're just trying to do whatever you can for your parents' love. And I didn't want to marry this person. And I remember looking at these words that, you know, that my teacher had written to say, you know, never settle for second best. And I thought to myself, I'm not going to settle for second best in my relationships. I'm just not going to do it, because I know that I deserve the absolute best, and I want to be with somebody who actually wants to be with me, and somebody who's actually loving his life and who wants to provide and who wants to, you know, be an incredible kind of dream maker himself. Why would I settle for second best? So although that situation took me 5 years to come out of, it was forced engagement, it was incredibly traumatic and challenging, and you know, the ripple effects and the repercussions for that were felt for a very, very long time, like nearly 20 years thereafter. But these words, you know, never settling for second best, they can be easy to fall into this complacency. And so what I want to do with you guys and encourage you in this mindset makeover today is to actually check in with yourself. Where in your life are you settling for second best? And why are you doing it? So explore the reasons why you might be settling for second best. Aspiring to live an inspired and incredible life that you can look back on with joy, with pleasure, with integrity, with authenticity, with gratitude and appreciation is like the best gift that you can give to yourself. To be able to look back at your life and say, do you know what? Wow, that was amazing. Like, I went back to college, or I went back to uni, I did that course, I met these people, I traveled the world, I signed up for that particular work assignment, I took a sabbatical. um, I made my dreams come true. Like, to be able to say those things is such a pleasure, and it really is what makes your life worth it. So, what are you aspiring to? What things do you daydream about? Now, this often comes up in conversation with people where they're like, "Oh my God, I hate my job," and I just sit looking out the window, looking out into the distance, daydreaming about what I really want. And I've done that for sure. And it's in those moments when you're daydreaming, which is absolutely fine and a very normal human thing to do. It's in those moments that you can discover more of what it is that you actually want to do with your life. And that is where the aspirations are. That's where the inspiration is. That's where the kind of inner fire, that inner guidance is. What is it that you want? What kind of experiences do you want more of? How do you want to improve your relationships? How can you improve your relationships? How can you love yourself more? By honoring your deepest desires. Now, yes, these kinds of questions and these techniques and these strategies are very, very powerful, and things will come up. You'll start questioning, how you look at life and how you see yourself. But that is the whole point of personal development. And this is the beauty of self-awareness. When you can see yourself as you really are and you start to honor it, then you're on the path. You're absolutely on the path. So what I'm going to do with you now, I'm going to share 3 areas of your life that you should never settle for or from, okay? So the first one is never settle for less from yourself, okay? Never settle for second best from yourself. You are honestly an absolutely incredible, powerful co-creator. By listening to your heart and your intuition and following your soul's guidance, you actually can create what is within you. And that space of creation really comes from your inner potential. And you have inner potential. You are so, so powerful. You have this inner potential, and it's just potential because it hasn't been realized. It's potential which comes up in your daydreams. It's potential because it's what you're thinking about. It's potential when you talk to your friends about the things you really want to do, but you might not be like consciously aware of it. You might be on autopilot saying these things over and over and over again. Get into the game today. Get into the game of your life today. Start designing the life that you want and co-create it with the universe, on your side, with your inner soul guidance, helping you every single step of the way, with the people in your life who are there for you and supporting you. And if there's nobody in your life, no one that you can honestly say is going to support you and encourage you, have your own back. Have your own back. I had to learn that the very, very hard way. And that's really where this kind of realization of inner potential comes from. It's like, yeah, I can actually stand on my own 2 feet and decide what is best for me, and I'll continue to aspire for that by going forward and never settling for second best. Okay, so never settle for second best from yourself. Number 2, from your work as well. So when you think about it, how much time do you spend at work? How much time do you spend within your business? Are you settling for less within your own kind of field of work? And the reason why this is really important is because you might be spending like between 6 to 12 hours at work, sometimes even 14 hours. Some people spend 80 hours working on their businesses or through their businesses and at work and so on. Like, are you really doing everything that you really want to do? Is your life designed? Is your week designed? Is your day designed to support your inner aspirations? Are you settling for less in your business? Are you not stepping up to the next level in your business? Are you saying, that how well you're doing so far is good enough and that's it? Are you not wanting to rock the boat? Or do you need to just rock it a little bit just so you've got some new energy, some new dreams, some new inspiration to keep you moving forward? What are you doing with regards to your work time or your college time, your uni time, school time? Like, where you spend a chunk of your time, Are you spending it doing the things that you actually want to do? And if you are, then that's absolutely fantastic. If you want to, how can you step up to the next level? If you are nowhere near that, okay, if you are nowhere near spending the time that you do have, making money, earning money, and so on, doing the things that you like if you're settling, that is where you've got to do some exploration work. That's where you've got to literally just say, okay, what do I actually want? Now, you can sign up for a free breakthrough session with myself, send me a message, let me know, we'll get onto a one-to-one call and help you put together that personal development path. Because at the end of the day, we can't answer all of these questions for ourselves, but we can definitely get started on those. And then the next thing is never settle for less from other people, okay? Never settle for like second best from other people. With regards to how they treat you, but also how you allow them to treat you as well, okay? So other people, each and every single one of us is all on our own paths, yeah? We're all on our own paths and we're meeting each other in the middle, we're meeting each other as we go along, and that's all good. The kinds of people that we might be meeting, their attitudes, their mindsets, their behaviors might not necessarily respect you to your utmost. And this is why never settling for second best is really important in relationships, because when you know what you deserve and when you know how you expect to be treated by others, you will always be able to, in some way, shape, or form, express that, right? And it's important to know that because there are, everyone's going through their own journey, like I said, and some people need to be shown, they need to be told, how you deserve to be treated and how you are willing to be treated by others. Unconditional love is a beautiful thing. It's a natural energy that we all have within us, to love others without condition. And what this requires is for you to know that, and I will do a longer video on this, but what this requires is for you to love others knowing that your boundaries are what's the word? Your boundaries are to be honored, right? There is a place for your boundaries. Yeah, there is a place for how you deserve to be treated, and it's up to you to honor that. Okay, so we've covered a lot there. Never settling for second best and aspiring for more, because there is so much more within you. You have this incredible power of inner potential yet to be realized. We all do. Most of us are not living to our highest potentials, and we have to continually work through this personal development, personal growth, spiritual maturity work in order to continue activating our potential, continue to activate so you can attract more money, more experiences that bring you joy, more love, more happiness, more of you, which is so important. So the 3 takeaways from this session, okay? Never settle for second best from yourself. There is so much more from you to come. You've got to awaken it, and you absolutely can do this no matter what, okay? You've got to believe in yourself. Number 2, never settle for second best from your work. Aspire to work in environments that bring you passion, that allow you to feel creative, that that inspire you, that you feel happy about going to. You wake up with this sense of joy, and you're like, yes, I want to do this in my business today, I want to do this at work today, I want to hang out with these people or meet some new people, whatever it might be. And then never settle for second best from others and how they treat you. You deserve to be treated with respect. You are absolutely here to be treated with respect. The asking of it comes from you, okay? The ensuring that people treat you with respect comes from you and your boundaries and sharing those with others. So there's your mindset makeover for this week. I trust and I hope that you have found it useful. If you found any value from this video and you've learned some new things, you've had a couple of aha moments, please give the video a thumbs up. Do subscribe as well for future episodes. I will be posting, and I'm posting a lot more on my YouTube as well, so do post your comments, share with your network, make sure you subscribe. Like the video if you've liked it, and let me know, how have you found your journey of honoring, all the different things that you are here to experience. Let me know, and I will catch you very, very soon on the next Mindset Makeover. Bye.